Hello students and welcome back to our Spot That English Error video series. In this 20th video, we've done a lot of different error fixing in our YouTube channel, but we're going to go for number 20 here because errors happen in everyday life, even from native speakers or practitioners of the language. So I'm going to show you an error here that's about double checking your spelling. So remember, we don't want to misspell like the word misspell itself. We want to be able to make sure we have the extra S here after miss to get the word correct. So let's dive in. You're going to learn about a sign or a advertisement or billboard here where the spelling was not checked and it led to an error. So the focus of this video will be double checking your spelling. My name is Ben with English from A to Z, and let's get started. So what is wrong with this picture? This is, unfortunately, I could not, this would be difficult for me to black out the event I went to. But basically, there was a error here from a sign, kind of a digital sign or a billboard, I guess you could say, on, it was for the Library of Congress's National Book Festival. This is in Washington, D.C., so I took this picture myself, and I couldn't help but notice that there is a serious English error here. Now, I want you to pause the video first, but by telling me, can you guess on your own before we solve this issue together? So I want you to take a minute or two to review the sign below, or the advertisement, or the 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 uh, the display here, and decide what is wrong and how are we going to fix it to be correct. So tell me, what is wrong with this picture? Let me know in the comments, or just try to write down the error here and see if you can fix it, and then we'll work on it together. So here, here's your chance. All right, so we're back. If you pause the video, great. I gave you a little bit of time to pause and think about this picture or this sign. And there is something seriously wrong. It's not a major error, but it has to do with a misspelling. So we want to double check the spelling when we do a sign or an advertisement or a billboard like this. So that's important to keep in mind, folks. So if you guessed correctly, we're going to go and we're going to fix it together now. So the rewritten sign and notice from the picture. Now the revised sentence or the revised message, you've noticed hopefully by now, entrance is not spelled correct. We don't spell entrance like that. Enter is a word, but if we're going to make it correct for stating where an entrance is, in this case on L Street, we need to revise this sentence or this statement to be, or this direction to be entrance on L Street. Notice that there's no E between T and R. Entrance. We don't say entrance. We don't pronounce it entrance. We say entrance. In this case, entrance on L Street. So if you're at home and you said we don't need the E here and you wrote it entrance on L Street, you could also, I did mention this or write it down, but L Street, we've abbreviated straight street to be ST or ST period as a hyphenation, abbreviation there. That we could do entrance on L Street, which I wrote here. So I did write it down. If you want to spell street out, you can. It's not necessary though. It's not incorrect to do this abbreviation, but if you want to make a kind of a subliminal change, entrance on L Street. The main thing is we're dropping the E and doing entrance on L Street. Now, an alternative option is also entrance is on L Street. So here we don't have the verb to connect the subject being about the entrance to the venue with where it's located on L Street. So we have the preposition on, and we have the location or the object of the sentence, but we do not have the verb to be, which would be is for singular. We are only talking about one entrance or the entrance or a entrance. So remember, folks, double check your spelling, especially if you have an important job and your English is not your native language, but you have an important job for a festival or for a conference. You want to remember to double check your spelling for a sign or advertisement or direction, like directing people to an entrance. If you're working on displaying a sign to be seen by the general public, always double, triple, quadruple check to make sure you have the right form of a verb or the word itself. So remember, you got to check your spelling and then check if you have the right form of the verb. In this case, you need to be, or it's good to have to be, to say entrance or entrance is on L Street to make it more formal. For an important sign like this, there should really be no spelling or grammar errors. You don't want to confuse people, the customers, the audience, or distract their attention from the festival. In this case, a book festival. So again, lastly, no E comes after T. Enter is a word, but we change it when you can enter somewhere, but the entrance, you drop the E after T. So remember, no E after T when it comes to the English word of entrance. So we don't say entrance, we say entrance. So remember, the revised sentence, instead of entrance on L Street, or LST, the abbreviation here, we want to spell it out. So my revised number one change or sentence here would be entrance on L Street. An alternative option would be entrance is on L Street. So always double check your spelling, especially if your job involves having a sign or a direction in English and you're not sure if the spelling is correct. So you want to direct people to where the entrance is, but you want to do so without making a spelling or grammar mistake. So please keep that in mind. So thank you again for watching. This is our 20th video in our Spot That English Error series. It's pretty monumental when you think about how far we've come with spotting English errors. I hope you enjoy these videos and that they help you with improving your English spelling and your grammar, and you avoid making the same mistakes as the real examples I provide you. For more information about our digital products and services to help English students like yourself succeed in learning the language, please go to our website, www.englishfromatoz.com. Please also hit the subscribe button if you want to learn about our other Spot That English Error videos or any of our other videos that we have available. We have more than 100 and counting English language videos to help you as ESL students. And also hit the like button if you learned about something useful from these Spot That English Error videos. So remember, subscribe and hit that like button. I do very much appreciate it. So thanks again so much for watching this Spot That English Error video, and I'll see you in another video soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.